Oh, baby, baby, you gonna break my soul. You can't break my soul. You can't break my soul. You can't break my soul. I tell everybody, 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 everybody. Hey, hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to another happy hour with Miss Melanie. Happy hour with Miss Melanie, 1 hour of happy. I am so excited that you came back for part 2 of self-care. And we're going to be talking about how you can really get into that 1 hour of happy. You know what I mean? It's very essential. This week, I went to a seminar and they were talking about self-care child, and they was getting into it. And one thing that mothers, especially single mothers, need to note is that we must pencil in time for ourselves. You know why? Because we're the only parent. So if you have 2 parents in the home, it's easy. Honey, I'm going out tonight. You know what I mean? I'm hanging out with the girls and this and that and that and this. Or you don't have to come straight home from work because you know hubby is coming home, or whatever the case may be. But when you are single, you have to pencil some time because you're on duty 24/7. Really, mothers are always on duty 24/7 because something could happen, and dad could be home, but everybody will call mom. You know what I mean? So we need to make sure that we are getting at least 1 hour of happy. At least 1 hour every day. That's a prescription. It's essential for our health. And I'm going to tell you one thing. Laughter, dancing, singing, doing something that you enjoy is great for your health. It really is. When you start taking time, because you really don't understand the importance of taking at least 1 hour for yourself. You really don't understand it until you start doing it. You know what I mean? So when we start taking 1 hour, and you have to be intentional. You must be intentional, ladies and gentlemen, because I found out that it started out for mothers, but we have some men that come on too. You know what I mean? So everybody needs a cool down period. You know what I mean? Which is 1 hour for yourself, at least. You know what I mean? If you can get more hours, that's fine. That's really great. But I'm giving you a prescription for at least 1 hour. You know what I mean? If we can get 1 hour to just exhale, to just sit still, to exercise, to read a book, you know what I mean? To get a facial, to get a massage, listen to some music, dance. You know what I mean? There's a lot of line dances out. There's a lot of new line dances out. Child, get you a TikTok because there's so many dances and it's not long. You just have to learn them. I'm in the process of learning a couple. I'm learning that Chris Brown. And you know what I mean? I'm learning that Ronald McDonald, Ronald McDonald. You know what I mean? It's so many out, but it makes me laugh. You know what I mean? And I have so much fun. Apparently, I'm not doing it like the people are doing it in the tutorials. But that's okay. That is quite all right. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm having fun putting it together. You know what I mean? It's really fun. Now, Chris Brown is on, he's on tour right now. So, he's really doing the daggone thing. And that's fine as well, too. Because I'm I'm getting a lot of TikToks. I said all that about Chris Brown because I'm getting a lot of TikToks. And I'm trying to do a lot of tutorials. You know what I mean? So I'm just telling you to find something that you like. It may be riding a bike. It may be taking a jog. You know what I mean? It may be walking. You know what I mean? It may be watching these preseason games, because if y'all know me, y'all know that one of the things that I like to do is I love to watch sports. I can go to a live event, or I can sit on my couch with this television that these girls done bought me. Child, listen, I'm auctioning, I'm petitioning for a newer a screen. You know what I mean? Newer inch. You know what I mean? Because I went in Costco's and they have like a 98 inch, and when I say that is so good, yo, girl, it's like I'm at the event. So I got 2 things coming up, and listen, I'm trying to get that before the 2 things come up, because I have a birthday coming up and I have Christmas. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get that, just when we got to get some things to upkeep our home. And listen, and I told them we got to get the NFL pass. Oh, I can't even watch the football